At a very early age, I knew I always wanted to join the military and serve my country, but I've had medical issues that I needed to overcome. Difficulty breathing has been something that I've experienced my entire life and needed to overcome, and it's just been steps for me for being able to take. Grasping for air, chest pains, or not even being able to participate in certain activities in high school, such as basketball or track, has been something that has prevented me from achieving my goals. Doctors finally telling you that you have asthma is something that I've dealt with. Struggling to inhale and exhale has been a constant issue for me that I've dealt with, and I know millions of people who have had asthma have had to try to make this part of their everyday lifestyle. And I'm here to tell you, as a National Guard soldier, you're able to fulfill these difficulties and overcome these obstacles. Captain Rawlins, Lieutenant Collins, and Colonel Morris wrote an article in Management of Asthma in the Military, located in the National Library of Research, in which they define asthma as a chronic inflammatory disorder of the airway that leads to airflow obstructions and bronchial hyperresponsiveness. Asthma can affect the soldier's respiratory system and is common in active soldiers' service members despite their entrance into the military. Certain symptoms can be wheezing, coughing, or even shortness of breath. Did you know that 6% of military personnel have asthma? In the same article, it also talks about the different diagnostics of asthma. So it's not only what people usually think of, which is smoking. It could be anything from vocal cord dysfunction, allergies, which will be obstruction in your nasal area, smoking, which can also be part of it, but it would have to be like a long history of smoking, congested heart flow, or pulmonary embolism, which is chest pains or sinuses. With joining into the military, prompt levels of physical fitness. Team Magency wrote an article called Can I Enlist into the Military with Asthma? He talks about the different steps of joining and what it is that you need to do to overcome this obstacle. You will first submit a medical record to your recruiter, in which he will send over that and your application over to MEPS. Doctors review this, and then they can either automatically disqualify you or schedule you an interview for you to be able to come in. Once they confirm that you haven't had any serious situations or medical histories, then, since the age of 13, then you could be able to move on to the next step. They also give you a test for pulmonary function test, in which is like a medical qualification test in which you'll do rigorous activities or rigorous fitness activities, in which they will tell if you're able to control your breathing. Then they send these records over to your recruiter and you're given a waiver. Luckily, there are useful tools to be able to treat asthma, and you could be able to overcome this obstacle with no problem, such as daily workouts, healthy eating, or just being positive and consistent with your daily activity. Asthma can be seen as a downfall, but with the proper techniques and resources, healthcare options, support, or even adequate care, this condition can be able to be overcome and help you to be able to breathe freely and thoroughly. Thank you.